real hype, and I am Bobby Rex.
In real life!
We're here for another Academy 2022 battle. Team Bizzo versus Koj to introduce his battler, the champ.
Please make some noise representing Team Bizzo, Yaneth.
R.I.P. Caleb. Rest in peace, bro.
And introducing his battler to the left, the future champ.
Representing Team Koj, hailing from Birmingham, make some noise for Free Will.
You want to see a dead body?
I had to give him one.
Okay, we don't know who's going first. Who's going first?
I've got a question, and I hope someone can answer me. Roll your minds back to mid-January. How much of a nitty do you have to be to go 2 weeks sober and get congratulations off the entire fucking battle scene? Rappy's Fall posted about it. It was news internationally. What inspired you, Yaneth? Was it your health, your mentality? Did it help you financially? Yeah, well, basically, Briggsy said that he'd battle me. And if I last a month, he'll let me in the academy. Lad, this shit is a travesty. Your life is a mess. Attention deficiency, and I'm on the edge. Makes you lot all think that he's trying his best. Then he's back to hitting the bag, wondering why he's depressed. You talked about it first, Briggsy, how it's challenged your health. Toughest battle I ever had was when I battled myself. Stater, you were the qualifiers, you lost that one as well. Lads, you're a melt. Lads, you're a melt. Let's go. Lads, you're a melt. Because that was what, 2 weeks after your song and dance about being clean? It was only a slip, but it ruined the legacy he could leave like Stevie G. Hey. Now he's back to bouncing off the walls like a DVD on a TV screen. Let's go. He's back bouncing off the walls like a DVD on your TV screen, relying on the white powder to give him power like creatine. We've all seen him at events. All the dealers know this nitty, cause he's so broken shifty like Geez, I'm Jonesy, give me speed or coke or whizzy, please I'll owe you 50. In the whip, begging for a range of deals like Peter Odin Wingy. Geez, I'm joking really. Addiction's a sickness and I know it's no game. That's why I think you should hold your hands off and not laugh and joke with no shame, cause you claim that zero deviation life. And that's something that makes a mind say with pride. You joining in when you want is a waste of time. Why buy a t-shirt to not put in the work or pay the price? Some of us took that serious. We were taking a vow to be the best we can be, making him proud, so don't talk zero deviation, chasing for clout. If you don't mean what you say, keep that name out your mouth. Now the judges might not like this angle. You might say that this is a danger. Try paint me as the bad guy here, but maybe I'm his saviour. I'd rather tell you stop snorting stuff on nights out and sort your fucking life out than be one of your fake friends that sell you it and enable this behaviour. Hey. And I ain't naming names, but if that shoe fits you, then you're dead to me. I'm killing him respectfully. This isn't who you're meant to be. I'm sicker than you'll ever be. This little man's a dead MC on Instagram and texting these like, give me battles desperately. I'll bring him back to therapy. This is where winning matters meant to be. So your Briggs and ad dependencies, they're just sycophantic tendencies. So it's a sad event to see that this is Yaneth's legacy.
We're in the building, Nottingham, yeah? Yeah! We're in the building, Nottingham, yeah? Yeah! Yeah! Team Koj thinking that you're winning this, you need to stop. I think you are the first person in fucking battle rap not to get the Yaneth pop. Anyway, William.
Yeah.
I am no therapist, lad, but we need to address the obsession that you have. Because ever since I stepped in the pit, you have always been next to my hip. And as the man that fathered your existence, I am getting vexed with the lip. But today he gets his wish. Bless the little puppy. It's Yaneth versus the Forum Nerds #1 prophet. Identity theft. You took my name and started living off it. What? You think you got here off your venom? Stop it. Bro, you think you got here off your venom? Stop it. Bro, you got here because you need me to survive. You are symbiotic. Because if it wasn't for me, Because you'd still be battling by a snooker table if it wasn't for me in a certain topic, but don't worry, I've still got a round queued if he's got the balls to act out of pocket. Let's go! Recruitment consultant William! Glorified salesman, just more underhand and dirt. But then again, your job is parallel to your battle rap career. You've made a living off another man's work.
Talk to him.
There's some weirdos in the scene. But by far, you are the creepiest, bro. Here's something that I've needed to know. This fascination that you have with me, how deep does it go? Because you comment on everything I do. Every tweet, every post. You're a leech, a bottom feeder at most. It's a fact of life. Because every parasite is in need of a host. So someone tell Bubba Dudley, this ain't gonna be as easy as it should be. And stop posting pictures with that slag. Because we all know she's fucking ugly. So talk about fuck-ups, and you can quote mine. Dissect every round and who wrote the line. Start your round with a flip. Try not to fucking choke this time.
That's not your usual standard, Yaneth. I really think shit's peak. Almost like a mysterious ghostwriter's been missing about 6 weeks.
Come on!
So it's Mr. I'm loud, got depression, and for a year I had to pill pop. And how did the rest go, lad? Something, Will Ross. You was at all the smoke thinking you could kill Frost, throwing a cheap pop at me and, well, still lost. I know better than anyone he's manic depressed. I've been living rent-free for years, fucking sat in his head like this pad is a mess. He's always whining on and on about the struggles in his head and his crumbled inner strength and the love he doesn't get. Soft lad, did your mummy not tuck you into bed, you fucking little beg? Because we've all got our problems in our life that we faced, but a battle on a Saturday's not the time or the place. I've been depressed too, Yan, so what drives me insane is you trivialising mental health for light, you disgrace. Sometimes in life you need to man up, take a beating. I'm in your way now, Yaneth. Face your demons. If battle rap's the answer to his problems and a decent remedy, how come every time you lose your self-esteem's in jeopardy? Delusion's the only area where your street's ahead of me. Focus on beating addictions and not believing that you're leaving a legacy. So using up all of this needless energy, seeking out to be the best MC, use it to seek some therapy. Use it to seek some therapy.
Get it?
Yeah. Use it to seek some therapy because, and then the next bit goes blah 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 blah. Yeah, either side. Believed in therapy. Face the music. No one here's trying to make you do this. Reinvent yourself. Create the blueprint. These childish games that you play are stupid. Stop looking for a career in rap. Really face the music. He's wasted 5 years, done 20 battles. You should have quit long ago to save face. I did a few, took 3 years off. And I found you in the same place, still in the academies, an undisclosed your safe space. Now the streamer watch him twitch in the corner. I really ain't here to play games. He had the cheater called Gaz, universal credit. Now let's not pretend your style ain't something someone paved the way for. Every time he's ever said a good bar, the crowd just say it ain't yours, calling him universal credit. Fuck me, who put 50p in fucking JSA Shore? You think you can talk to me? Think you can talk to me, you silly little cunt. When the announcer's on the stream, then we all seen him shook. Like, this don't make sense now, Bizzo. No one gives a fuck. Give it up. You were begging for Briggsy to hit us up, you little mug. I was hoping Krishna would. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, you wet little dishcloth. I'll check you for your wallet and your phone and your wristwatch. Big dog, I'm an honourable cunt. Brick top, piss Will off, get Chris rocked. One punch will knock that chin off, double chin off, over chin off, chin off. Bobby and Kojay told me to punch more. I said I'll smash his face in this battle. They said no, if you want to go New York, be more cutthroat. That case, I'm going straight to the apple. So now I'm, wow, thank you. So now I'm back in the scene, savaging these average MCs. Got 1 L on my record, but that's the champ of the league. You don't hold a candle to me. Why are you battling me? This prick is the Academy's veteran. I blame Briggs that he's battled with legends, because you were shit versus Gareth, you weapon, and them staff links advanced your progression. And what, you think that I'm actually threatened? This should have been Kick or Maddo or Pest, and I'll drag that whole class down. This is systematic oppression.
pretty good, I'll give him that.
Yeah, it was. Better than your shit.
Go on, Jan, let's go.
So he mentioned Jay Short. That's how I know the man's a piece of shit. Trying to hold me accountable for what someone might have did. If it's true, I don't like the kid. If it's false, I hope he fights the shit. But at least we can end that Jay Short's writing for Yaneth myth, because the only thing he's writing now is letters to his wife and kids. You got a prick. Because right now, I feel like I've got the world on my shoulder. Even Bizzo said, Yaneth, please, for once, will you battle a man sober? I said, why? He's done to me and shown up with a hangover. Not because he's had a drink, because he's fat and he's literally got a hangover. Sorry, I know that gives you a complex, because you and that slag have started walking hills. Fuck the both of you. It ain't working. Look at the rolls on you. The biggest hill your bird's had to climb is fucking you when she's rolled from you. And right now, you couldn't be in a harder spot, because what goes around comes around, and this is where the karma drops. Looking like the fat version of every bloke on a wall in a barber shop. Now he'll flip that and mention my head for the scalp. But the reason I don't care is you've gained so much fucking weight that your skin is stretched out thinner than my hair is. What? Did you expect me to be a knob and shout? Get all aggressive? Threaten to knock him out? Nah, because no switch will play into his hands, and I've leveled up, I've got control in my pocket now. You remind me of them pricks. Every pub seems to get them. You know the ones. If you've been to Tenerife, he's been to 11.
I've been to Tenerife, it's lovely.
Yeah, it's nice. It's quite nice, I know. You are not a man. You have no honour, pride. All you do is push a narrative to get them on side. But this time, the underdog has got a rise. Yeah, last summer you rose, but this time, Ross E won't qualify. Did I mention you fat?
Recently, there was a GoFundMe posted for Yaneth's best friend, Jay. He gave it a like and share. It's about how he's in Greek jail and needs bail with any funds we can try to spare. It said, our Jay's no saint, I can't tell you what he's done, but they're abusing his human rights in there. And all his assets have been frozen, so we need you lot to fund the lion's share. You might think that sounds a bit dodgy. I know. I'm aware. Young Crumpet put in 50 quid though. He thought that price was fair, and you messaged him. Big up for your donation, bro. He's innocent, trust me, because I was there. Quite contraire. I really hope that isn't the case, because we've all heard the charge that he has actually faced. So either you lied to get money out of an autistic fan, that is a disgrace, or you sat there while an underage girl was being statutory raped. Fuck you. Yes. Yes. Fuck you, and anyone that class him as a mate. I should smash him in the face, drag him off the stage. Absolute disgrace. Fuck your battle rap, because this is actually hate. I'm showing everyone today exactly who you are now. They say there's no love lost with us. I'll rip his fucking heart out. Because you must have knew that charge, and you kept quiet as a dormouse. There were shocks it was censored, so this event he's getting chalked out. I'm going all out. Acting like you didn't know. And we should all be filled with sympathy. But you've been out to Malta. You stayed with him intermittently. I'm not saying you're a nonce as well, but I do think it's a mystery, because his name's on the flight logs to that pedo's island like Bill and Hillary. I don't know everything about you, Yaneth, but I do know one thing. Birds of a feather, they flock together. You should be flown over with him on that nonce wing. Locked in. Locked in. Locked in. Little pair of best friends forever. And I know that's special, because you and him are on some fucking bromance levels. Hold hands levels, slow jam levels. Hold hands levels, slow jam levels. Get autistic kids to give you fucking dough man levels, then romance levels, toe rag levels. What the fuck you ever know about romance levels? Was this too harsh? Boo-hoo, bitch. Save me a tissue. This wouldn't even be about you if you didn't make it your issue. So quick to tweet, fuck Greece, and share the link to make us all give to. Then backtrack and delete that. Here's Yaneth's statement, official. You're so desperate to always be the centre of the drama. Little boy, today all that he's getting you is karma. It's just that I'm sick of Yan, you little fat, cringy twat. They give you chance after friggin' chance. You're a sycophant, prick to fans that big and bad, you ain't fit to scrap. Listen, Yan, I don't give a damn if you shit at rap. It's a fact. Call yourself the bigger lad, you will never be the bigger man. Let's go!
Very good. Final round.
So he did a whole, right, hold it down. He did a whole round on Jay Short, trying to act and get me. What you don't realise is I've been duped the same way you have by thinking it was a Section 18. I hate the fact that I've been dragged into this. It makes me feel horrible and makes me want to boil my piss. If he has done it wrong, I hope he dies and gets the death of kiss. I thought that up, sorry. For 3.5 years you've been begging for this. That's why for 3.5 years you've been taking the piss. All because he took a girl I was with. No. That's the story he tried to portray while creating a twist. Because without me, no one would know who the fuck you are. You need to chill. Even Netflix said you took account sharing too far, but still. But still, you put the story out and started the hoorah, even though I've got it on good authority, you are the first battle rapper to get pegged before Cooper. Fact! Here's another little fact. I've heard through the grapevine, William's got something little packed. He's a small fish in a big pond when it comes to rap, but that's not the first time he's been compared to a stickleback. Oi, you lot, we need to chat, because in that situation between me and him, how did he not get any backlash? Because he put out a story about a girl, all for her to get laughed at. How could you back that? What? Because it was a fire angle? So all that gaslighting has caused a spark for him to face the backdraft. Because you said against Bizzo, I suffer from depression. Bro, me too. But I didn't make it about sexual exploits like me too. Imagine how she felt, reclused, all from a scene she's never been to. All because that fat piece of shit made her feel like she's being used. But now he's a clean dude. He's got a missus. Nah, it's all fake that I've seen that. The hypocrisy. You named yourself Free Will, but when you outed Caitlyn, what free will did she have? Well, Cole J set this up. Praying it be awkward though. Did you get here off your hard work and labour? No. You got here because of one girl, 2 rappers. Of course you were going to get that Tory vote. But Will, I have come here today to speak to you as a man. It is not your fault your mum and dad fucked you off to live with your gran. So all that attention seeking and shit that's upper hand is just a cry for attention. And bro, I understand, because me and you, we both suffered issues with mental health. The difference is, when I'm destructive, I take it out on myself, whereas you demoralise others and try to hit below the belt. All for laughs on the forum, just to make you feel better about yourself. And the proof is, this battle today, because you tried to pick on the darker shit, weak marksmanship, picked on shit that was easily targeted, tried to pick on the demons that I've battled with, brought up shit that Premier Battles is disheartened with, talked about me being a knob online and how that became a party trick. But all that shows to me is you went for the low blow. And you didn't have enough to kick it in the Spartan pit. So win or lose, no matter what, I have stuck to my plan. Do us all a favour, Will. Fuck off and go back to being a fan. Yeah.
Back on Premier Battles with the results of this battle in the Academy 2022. We have all judges voting in favour, 3-0 to Free Will.
Fucking man.
Yo, it's Kids, we're here at Premier Battles. We've just watched Free Will versus Yaneth. It was a fucking sick battle, to be honest. I'm giving it to Will, 3-0. He did have to stumble in the second, but I feel like that was probably the best Will Ross we've seen, or Free Will that we've seen. Yan was good, but the angles that Will chose, the energy he had, I feel like, yeah, he smashed it, and even without that choke, like, it was still, you know, you saw the same battle I saw, Will took that 3-0.
Yo, what's going on? Premier Battles, major concerns. Shout out PB every time for letting me judge. Just watched fucking Yan versus Free Will. I'm gonna give that to Will 3-0. I'd say Will edged every round pretty clearly. I'd say the second round, Will did have that like stumble choke, but he kind of brought it back. And even if I took points off Will for that, which I did, Yan's second wasn't really that good anyway with his material. Will had really fucking solid angles. Yan had a few angles, but for me, he just didn't really sell it that well, didn't really touch on them, and yeah, Will just created some whole story, and yeah, literally had the crowd in the palm of his hand. His performance, aside from the choke, is fucking crazy. Shout out Yan though every time, his performance is always good, and he's got that projection. Hopefully see my back again, but for this one, I'm putting Will through to the next round. Shout out Premier Battles every time.
Yo, Grazza, Premier Battles, just watch Yan versus Will Ross. I give the first round to Will, clearly. The second round, Will choked, and he brought it back, and he would have won that round for me. However, if I'm right, Koji kind of reminded him of his next bar, and that's what helped him bring it back. So for that reason alone, I'm going to give that round to Yaneth. If it weren't for that, it would have been a Will 3-0, and I give the third round to Will convincingly. Yaneth gets that round just because Koji reminded Will of his next bar. Really lackluster Yaneth for me. I don't think he did what he could have done. Will Ross exceeded my expectations massively, absolutely smashed it. Yeah, 2-1. If it weren't for the choke, it would have been 3-0. Yeah, safe.